A38 and we're going to be following signs to Plymouth. Coming down this section of dual carriageway, it does go 2 into 1. I'm just going to get past this learner. I'm going to be following signs to Plymouth. It's getting on a nice early signal. Quick mirror check. I've got a car there in my blind spot, which I wouldn't have picked up if I hadn't have done that over the shoulder check. So as soon as I see the signs for Plymouth just coming up here, we've got 1 mile away and it's telling us Plymouth's going off to the right. I'm going to join the middle lane, so mirrors, signal to the right. Now ordinarily we shouldn't be sitting in the middle lane unless the directions are telling us otherwise, and in this case directions are telling us Plymouth is off to the right. We need to get into this middle lane. We can see the Shell petrol station coming up, so make sure you're in the middle lane before the Shell petrol station. As we come up we see some more signs up ahead, overhead signs that are telling us this middle lane is splitting into 2. We're going to end up with 4 lanes. We're going to keep our right wheel close to the white lines on the right hand side, and this will take us into the correct lane for Plymouth. Will then become the inside lane, lane 1, and we're in the correct lane. This is Splatford Split. Just making sure you follow the signs and get in the lane on time. Okay, so we're going to be taking the Racecourse exit coming up the hill. Now I'm doing 65 coming up here. There's some traffic on the right hand side, but I know I'm taking this next exit. Now I'm building it up to 67. I'm looking for slow lorries up ahead or vans. It's quite a steep hill, so we're looking for slow moving vehicles if we need to overtake. However, we are taking the next exit. Now the signage for the Racecourse exit is fairly minimal, so we're going to talk through it. We've already can see a warning sign ahead. That is your first sign of the Racecourse exit. 600 yards, there's a junction on the left hand side. Maintaining our speed, I'm doing 68. We've got another one at 400 yards. I'm going to put my signal on at this point here, so a mirrored signal. As we come past here it's a 200 check, 100 with this last brown sign, easing off the gas, letting the hill slow us down. Just looking for that exit. I can see it now, dropping down now into second gear. The hill's slowing us down. I hardly had to brake at all there, I just had to ease off the gas and coming in nice and slowly. Mirror check, we're turning to the right here, this roundabout off the Racecourse. Now drop down into first gear here. Cars can come flying down this stretch of road, so just make sure you get a good look into the junction before you take the right turn at the roundabout. Okay, so we're coming up to the service area. Mirrors, signal to the left, and we're going to be entering back onto the A38. Dropping down into second gear before the junction. I just want to talk through this one because it is a much shorter slip road than some of the other slip roads that we do when we're coming onto the A38. So we're coming round past McDonald's there. As we come round to the left here, the slip road is really short, so we want to be looking as early as we can, but eyes front for position, picking our spot. If we need to, we may have to stop at that point, but we want to try and keep ourselves moving, so doing it nice and slowly, picking your gap and adjusting your speed for the gap, whether that's to speed up or ease off to slow down to select your gap, and then joining the carriageway.